I do want to start out by saying that hospitals in this state last year gave out $134 million of charity care, $134 million of charity care, and $73 million of care that was not covered by Medicaid reimbursement costs. So, hospitals are doing their part, I believe, to help out those folks that don't have the ability to pay. And frankly, what we're talking about here for 93% of South Dakotans is insurance. As one of the good representatives on the panel offered up earlier, we're talking about high deductible premiums for 93% of South Dakotans that aren't, that are covered by Medicare, Medicaid, and private insurance. So this is current practice. I think, again, this goes to my my bigger point about if we're going to do this like they've done, I believe in 7 or 8 other states, this is model legislation. Those bills are anywhere from 13 to 18 pages long. This one is a page and a quarter. So in section 1, I would say that this is already current practice. But it's vague. It's vagueness in so much as what is the patient's responsibility? Yes, the hospital already does this and make notes. They have extensive notes on the billing process as this evolves. And the chairman has a bill and he calls his insurance company. Walmart calls the hospital. Those notes are all dictated. But there's also a patient responsibility from that perspective as well. That is not outlined in this. So, section 2, all patients are advised of their ability to seek financial assistance. It's on every document they get. It's part of the intake process, but all patients are advised of their financial assistance, current practice. On section 3, anyone can get an itemized statement today. You can ask and receive one. Most people don't want the full itemized statement, but if you want one, you can get one. I would also then encourage you, if we're going to do with an itemized statement to everyone, seek an electronic version instead of a paper version. So you can receive that electronically as well. Put that in there as at least an addition if you move the bill ahead. 4, traceable method. This would cost millions of dollars. A certified letter is $7.50, give or take. Think about all the patients that are seen in this state multiplied by 750. On top of that, having been in paramedic for 23 years in Sioux Falls, let's talk about the homeless folks. You're not going to send a certified mail to the middle of downtown Sioux Falls. It doesn't matter. So they're never going to get it anyway. Let's talk about folks that leave their home and don't leave a forwarding address. So now they can bring civil action against the hospital because they didn't get their certified letter. And I don't know, I left. I didn't get it. I'm going to sue the hospital. That, again, better definitions if we're going to do things like this. And then finally on that piece, if you're going to do that, make it at least electronic as an option to reach out to you as a patient and do an email. I'm not sure why that's not an option. Section 5, what is good faith? In other states like California and Colorado and some of those, that is better defined. They actually define good faith, not defined in this bill. And in section 6, while an individual is in compliance with all terms of a payment plan entered in with the hospital, it's current practice today. Once you are in a payment plan with a hospital, you are not sent to collection. It says, for the purposes of this section, medical debt collector means a person who collects or attempts to collect a medical debt. So your portion that's left over after your copay at the hospital, now you're trying to collect debt. So as I read this bill with this definition, I don't think the hospital can send out to even attempt to collect the last portion. I understand the intent, but it's important to have the right language in the bill. And if you read that, to me, it looks like the hospital can't collect that last whatever copay because it's debt. Again, I understand the intent. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to stand down and let other experts speak. But if you do go down this road, it would be, to me, a next year issue. This bill is far too vague and flawed, in my opinion. I stand down, stand by for questions. Thank you.